Safe flight. Let me know when you get in, okay?
Okay. Goodbye. Go
Bye.
back to bed.
She's no idea where she's going, does she? Hiya folks, and a very good morning from Edinburgh. And when I say morning, I really mean it. Look, it's just gone 5 AM and I've just dropped Alicia off at the airport because she's going home to Poland for a few days. Now, because our flight was so early this morning, I offered to drive her down the road. But on that drive, I got a thought in my head, didn't I? I've got my camera with me, so why don't I try and go somewhere as well? So I've been on Skyscanner for the last 20 minutes or so, trying to work out how far away from home could I actually get. And it turns out not very. The only flight that really worked at the last minute was one to Dublin this morning at 8:30. So I've booked that flight. But I've also got another idea, which means that Dublin might not be our final destination today. Let's see how we get on. Alright, that's me parked up now and we'll get off out to the airport again. I don't even have a jacket with me. In fact, there's a lot of things I don't have with me and it's freezing. Hi mate, can I have an airport return please? Good man, thank you very much. I raced over at the gate to see if I could see her before she boards, but I think she's already on the aircraft. I am here ridiculously early, but that does give me a chance to go and buy things like a toothbrush, doesn't it? I was thinking about buying a jacket as well, or a heavier jumper, but looking at the forecast for Ireland, I think I'll be okay.
Flying to more destinations than any other Scottish airport, Edinburgh Airport is where Scotland meets the world. Visit edinburghairport.com to discover our latest routes and destinations.
As it begins to sink in that I'm actually on a trip today and not driving back up the road, I'm starting to look at options for when we get to Ireland, and it's looking like we could be on a bus or two this afternoon. And once I've got those booked, then we can start looking at somewhere to sleep tonight. Now, I know that accommodation can be quite expensive in Ireland, so I hope I'm not going to regret this one, folks. But I'll put all the prices at the end as normal, okay? Oh, right, that's time to board, so I'm off to gate 1K, and I'll see you in Dublin. I hate being first in line, I never know if I'm going the right way.
Securely fastened. Whenever the captain has the overhead fastened seatbelt sign illumination. Cabin crew stations for cabin secure. Ladies and gentlemen, you're all very welcome to Dublin Airport, where the local time is just after 20 minutes past 9. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the captain has switched off the overhead fasten seatbelt sign. Bye, thank you.
See you later.
Bye. Bye.
So at just about the time I should be crawling back into my bed for a nap, I'm instead saying welcome to a whole new country. Now I haven't quite ironed out the finer details of what's happening today, but as soon as we get into the city centre, I'll let you know what I do know. That's a big shiny terminal, isn't it? I'm not sure I arrived at this one the last time, I don't think so. Anyway, let's find that bus. Good morning. Yeah, there you go. See you soon. Thank you very much. Busy bus. Will I get a seat? That's the question. Well, the traffic coming into town wasn't exactly the best, but we still made it in plenty of time. And next up, I'm looking for another bus stop. Now I need to focus here because I can remember Scott from Planes, Trains, Everything missed a bus, I think, at this stop that I'm looking for, so I'm not taking any chances. The place that I'm looking for is called Crampton Quay, I think. This might be it here, actually. Aye, this is definitely where I need to be, and if you're catching a CityLink bus out of Dublin, I think it will be Crampton Quay that you'll be leaving from as well. And this is a really famous part of Dublin. You've actually got Temple Bar just across there. I think that's quite a famous bridge, isn't it? Across the very famous river. In about an hour's time, I'm going to be starting my journey from east to west all the way to Connemara, and that will begin with a bus to Galway. I'll have about an hour to change in Galway and then a bus on to Clifden. And we should be there by about 5:30 this afternoon. What a day. But there's no hanging about because while I'm still in the big city, I've got to try and find a travel adapter. It's something I don't have with me, and if I don't get one, this battery's going to run out pretty soon and you're not going to see much of Ireland. Oh well, that's another item ticked off the list, and it looks like you're with me until the end. Hello. I haven't ventured too far from the bus stop because I've got this nightmare. If I start exploring, I'll lose track of time and then I'll miss my bus, but there's always time for ice cream, isn't there? Oh, and I can confirm that it's very good. Perfect for a day like today. Any excuse. And here we are back at the bus stop, and next stop will be Galway, although it's not showing the 12:15 that I thought I was on. I just went into the CityLink office to check. They're so friendly in there, and they also confirmed that the departure board lies. There is indeed a bus at 12:15 and I'm on it. It's a wee bit confusing. There is a bus just turned up for Galway City, but it's not my bus I don't think, although mine's due in about 5 minutes. I think it's held up in traffic, but yeah, this is not my bus. I hope this is not my bus.
Guys, expect the traffic is really bad, so we'll be in about 10 minutes later, so guys, line up straight down for me, please.
Here it is at last, the 7:20 to Galway. Thank you.
I think I've watched your channel before, yeah, and of course today you're doing it, we're late.
That's alright.
Good to see you, bud.
Afternoon folks, it's approximately 2.5 hours to Galway City. Just asking for using phones or tablets to use your headphones. If you're making phone calls, keep the volume to a minimum please. We should be arriving into Galway about 3:10. Thank you.
So there's my wee bus, and that's my next bus, the 4 o'clock to Clifden. Welcome to Galway City, not a place renowned for its beauty maybe, but it's still nice to go for a wee wander and just stretch the legs for a while. I think I've got about half an hour here before the next bus that's going to take us to Clifden in Connemara, and that one should be a bit more interesting. I mean, not to say there was anything wrong with the last journey, but you'll see from the clips that it was really just motorway all the way, and there was one woman a Spanish woman who just spoke very loudly the whole way. She did not stop. So you could say it was one Spanish woman away from a perfect journey. I think that's the town hall. It's just gone 3:30 in the afternoon now. I've been up since 1 o'clock this morning and I'm starting to feel tired. I mean, no regrets, but I do think that when I get tired I start to speak a load of rubbish. So I'll put the camera away just now. I'll have a break for 20 minutes and I'll see you back in the next coach. I tell you what folks, that's what I need to catch tonight. There's a lot of people in that coach station behind me and I get a feeling that means the next journey is going to be as busy as the last one. For some reason I've got it in my head that I should sit on the right hand side for the next leg, so that's going to be my only focus, to nab a seat on the right. Let's see how we get on. Yes, yes. Thank you. Okay, we're on. They took the people that had pre-booked first, so I should get my seat on the left. Did I say left or right? I can't even remember. No, I said right, didn't I? That shows how tired I am, I tell you. Ooh, sockets.
Hey, I didn't buy drink for my next time. As an indication about László, where did you sleep last night? Testvéremnek az a kedvenc száma, hogy a de beszéltük a cikával, hogyha megint koncertükre megyünk. Az játszik. Milyen óta van a basszus?
Probably one's going to. Yeah, I met Aaron and Nina for a small while.
Érted? Csak egy jó. Igen, milyen jó annak, aki a kampuszon.
She said she seen me in the hallway. But no, I've been walking gently.
As we slowly crept out of Galway city, I was getting an insight into how crazy this place is for traffic and the skills of the poor bus drivers.
I think it's just me being freaked out. Yeah, and they were like, where's the toilet? And I was like, down the end of the hall here. I've been looking for 20 minutes. She's got up to him doing a shot and test on Salamanca.
Azt mondta, és nem bírja hol tenni ezt a... Szerdán jöjjön,
Thank you, mate. Welcome to Clifden, where the chance of rain is 0% by the way. I don't need a jacket. What can I say about that bus journey? Inside the bus, absolutely hideous. Outside the bus, some of the best scenery that I've seen anywhere. I'd love to come back and drive that, just take your time and not be in some packed, stuffy bus one day. Look at this place though, it's incredible. As some of you might have guessed, this is why I've come all this way, to find the landing spot of the first non-stop transatlantic flight from North America to Europe by Alcock and Brown, June 1919. There they are. But of course that's for tomorrow and that's for another video. I'm far too tired to do anything else this evening. It's 6:15 now. We need to go and find the wee hotel that I just booked. And also there's a monument on the outskirts of town I'd like to have a look at. Although the visibility is not that great this evening and it should get dark, what, about 8 o'clock? So we do still have a bit of time, but I think I need to go for a beer, because when you think about it, when I left the house this morning, I didn't even know I was coming to Ireland, never mind the west coast of Ireland. So to be here feels very surreal and I think I need that beer. The problem is I was going to dedicate tomorrow just to finding the landing site, but now that I see this town I'm thinking I need to spend more time here, so I've got a lot to do tomorrow, haven't I? Nah, you know what, I don't think I'm going to go up to the monument this evening. The weather's just getting worse. The forecast is better tomorrow, and I've heard from up there you get a really nice view of the town with the mountains behind, so it's better to leave it until then. Oh, I think this is us, Railway Avenue. We're looking for number 2. Number 2, where are we? Ah, there it is. And I've got some instructions from booking.com. Let me just check those. I've got a lockbox, I think. Is there a lockbox? Yes. There we go. Look at this, I think I've landed on my feet here for 70 quid booking this at the last minute. How big is that bed? That's incredible. Okay, the view is not amazing, but for the money, this is really good. I'll show you the bathroom just now. Look at the size of that TV, by the way. And there's somewhere else to show you as well. So here's my wee ensuite bathroom. Shower in the corner. But look over here and bear in mind, this other room is just for me. There's a wee kind of like sitting room with a kitchen, microwave, toaster, and a fridge and a freezer. And this is all mine. Wow. Let me know in the comments if you think this is good value. And I tell you what folks, it's awfully tempting just to collapse on that bed. But no, the night is young. And it just got better, The Wonder Years is on. My favourite show ever. You know, I don't really like drinking on my own, but I get a pass tonight because this is my dinner as well. And this one is for Alicia. I hope you're having a Giviettes and Giviettes tonight. Cheers. And in this pub here, as well as the main bar, you've got this little snug look. You can order your Guinness from this little hatch and have a drink with all the local legends. Look at these guys. That's me done, folks. If I'm going to be recording a video about these guys tomorrow, I need some rest. Thanks for joining me on this crazy little journey today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.